Hello everybody, it's Bubba Rob here. How's it going? It's Happy Canada Day. Today's topics going to be one is update on my mom, two question from Avery, three statement from Kimberly, and I want to tie everything into the Stoicism and why that helps me in my journey. Thank you so much.
And what are you going to do at the very end?
Oh, at the end of this video, there's going to be a treat for my friend Lucia. She's been quite ill this week. And I made a joke that I would sing the Winnie the Pooh Bear song for her at the end. And you know what? I'm going to do it. So please stay till the end. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I would like you to subscribe, leave a comment, like, and share. Economical version of having, what are those things called again?
Super cameras. I don't know.
No, the drone. It's called the Taro drone. How about that? We just invented something. Good one. Geez, damn. Anyways, this week's been very draining. Unfortunately, yesterday, or the day before, my mom was released by the hospital. It was way too soon. She had another attack yesterday or whatever she's going through, and I got a call when I was out with my son. We were just about ready to go for lunch, and my dad asked us to come home right away. And if I didn't have to call the ambulance and get her back in the hospital, and I know people out there have asked, and I just want to let you know what's going on. And I haven't been able to put a couple of videos out the last couple of days because frankly there's just a lot of shit going on here right now. But it is what it is, and we have to keep going, and we need to stay on the path. And the reason it's important for me, and I know people, they make a statement, what is their why? My why is really watching my mom, how she's deteriorated with her brain health. That's a big part of it. The other big part is, this morning I went for coffee with my son, and, over 50% of the people in the Starbucks today was obese. And the ones that were like either their mid-20s or younger, except for myself. I find that quite humbling and very depressing. Not running anybody down or their lifestyles, but, that's not good. I got a comment from Avery because he actually personally knows me, and he knows my parents. Sent me a message. He couldn't believe I'm keeping my focus with everything that's going on. The issues with my mom and quite frankly, the dysfunction and some of the behaviors from my family has been, a little bit mind-blowing, but not unexpected. And, I'm trying to run a business and not getting work done, and trying to focus on the diet, the journey, the life change, get time into walk, trying to get these videos out. So, we had to cut down on some of that. Haven't been able to focus on doing some of the funny shorts. So that's, kind of how I kept my focus in a sense, is I had to narrow down what my priorities are, and family always comes first. So I'm really drained, quite tired. I'm not here looking for sympathy or empathy or any of that bullshit. If you look up sympathy in the dictionary, it's right between shit and syphilis. So You know, if anybody out there is offended by me talking that way, well, that's your issue. It's not mine. It's just the truth. You need to think about it. You need to, stop getting offended by things, and people need to be stop behaving in a manner where they're crying about their problems a bit too. But anyways, Kimberly is a fellow YouTuber, and she's roughly at the same numbers of subscribers as me, and she's getting going. And again, a big shout out for her. She's kind of like my carnivore sister, and writes me quite a bit, which helps keep me motivated and kind of write back and forth, and it helps. But she wrote me, and I got it written down here. I copied part of her message, and I want to read it to you. And part of her statement was, I'm a skeptic and trying to be more into Stoicism. I'm usually laid back about most things, but sometimes my ego has me taking stuff personally, so I need to work on that. Now, when I read her statement, it actually really resonated me because it describes myself to a T. And what I understand, and especially about Stoicism, it's a never-ending journey. If you really want to progress as a human being, you have to be willing to progress really till you lay your head down for the last time. About becoming a better person. Um, like, like, why are we here? Like, what are we doing to have a better planet or a better self? Uh, it's not really the typical, kind of question that you hear on a carnivore channel. And then again, maybe I'm not your typical carnivore. I understand for me to fix myself, there's a lot more things to fix than the diet. The diet is kind of a sense a means to an end, and complement the work I've done as far as studying and counseling. That I've mentioned that before. So I think that's pretty important. And the one thing that I've found is one thing that kind of gets me in a little bit of trouble with my ego is I'm actually a very competitive person, but in a quiet manner. And because I'm a competitive person, sometimes my impression or my judgment on something can get me quite butthurt. And I have to learn to not act like that or to think that way. Because all that does is interfere with me having a better life. It interferes with business. It keeps your mind closed. It's going to affect your diet, right? Uh, like you really want to wish everybody great success. I would like to think, and even though I kind of joke about the vegan thing quite a bit, I really wish all vegans to be happy, not to be negative. Um, I was watching some comments from some vegan doctors running down the carnivore thing and calling it stupid and things like that. You know, that's just childish behavior. I mean, don't pay attention to it. If you got yourself together up here and you have yourself in the right place, and you're doing the carnivore thing and somebody laughs at you, who gives a shit? Just move on. If somebody writes a negative comment on your YouTube channel, what does it do? I wouldn't be offended by it. I'd embrace it. Thank them. Because all they've done is made themselves look like a dick. That's it. So anything you can do that's, positive for yourself to move forward, have a good life and a happy life, is what you need to do. So, as I'm going through my notes here and the wind is blowing, I need to get a teleprompter. But I guess I'm kind of rambling. But to me, the whole point of what I'm doing is to have good mental and physical health, to live the best of my life, the best I can. If I can help somebody, that's great. If I can influence my kids who are adults, hopefully they have grandkids one day, of thinking this way and moving forward and creating less dysfunction, then they'll have better lives. If everybody managed to do it, we would have a better society. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand, and it's not very stoic when you watch what's going on in these news channels, these rants. Some conspiracy theories are, some aren't. The manipulation. We need to kind of stay in our own lane. So I need to stay in my lane to succeed. No matter what happens to my mom, my dad, my kids, anybody else in my family, I have to keep going forward. If I allow that to trigger me, I will be a failure. So I don't know if what I've said helps. I hope it does. I hope that helps Kimberly. I hope it makes Avery understand a little bit more. But just never give up. Have your mind set. Be good. And keep it going. So, I guess what I need to say now on Canada Day, if you want to be a good stoic, good carnivore, good biker, good musician, good blues player, whatever it is, be kind. Stay within yourself and enjoy your life. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. It's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, chubby little cardio stuff with fluff. It's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old bear. Fuck, I can't believe I did that. Hello, everybody. I would like you to subscribe, leave a comment, like, and share.